Chef, thank you for all these
Pleasure.
nice dishes, and it was a pleasure to see this. Everything was very fresh,
Yeah.
very simple,
Very simple, very approachable,
but very flavorful.
very flavor. Easy to make,
Yes.
and if you use right ingredients
Yeah.
and following the steps,
And
it's
very
easy,
and
right?
very original, I must say. Very original, right?
very
nice.
simple things. Especially here, you can see the salmon have a very
Yes,
nice crust,
yes.
and the pasta,
Yes.
beautiful. So you would like to try some?
Yeah, let's try.
something?
Let's try a little bit.
Okay,
Come on, let's
so
try a little bit. Of course.
I would like to mix the pasta for
yes,
you
yes,
to
please,
show
please,
you.
please mix it a bit, and
to
then
show, to show you the way we eat
ah,
with a spoon.
ah,
So basically, you can see the pasta how is mixed with
okay.
the sauce. Very nice. So after that, we take the pasta like this. We roll.
Yep.
Hop, 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 hop. Please, chef.
Thank you.
And let me put some sauce, some lobster for you
Nice.
to taste it. Yeah, it's very nice. Comfort
food, yeah?
I would say, yes.
Thank you. Which part of Italy are you from, Chef?
Come from Milan.
Oh, you come from Milan.
Yes.
Okay.
So we don't have much lobster in Milan, right?
Yes. A lot of meats, right? You're more like
But
meats.
my father is coming from the south, so we are very close to the sea, and we having some recipe like that at home.
Who cooked at home in your place? Your mother or your father?
I think the boss is still my mom. My father is always complaining about the food, it's always the same story.
Really?
But my mom is the chief executive officer. I would say. He's the boss of the family.
Nice.
Very nice.
The texture is very nice, huh?
Texture is good, and also, oh, it's nice. Huh?
Very nice.
And also the lobster, you can see, is not overcooked.
Yes, yes, yes. It still has a bite, crunch, no? So, when did you start your culinary career, Chef?
Let's clean up the table first because we are a five-star luxury hotel, right? Actually, my story is pretty weird because, honestly speaking with you, I was very lazy at school, and also I don't want to work. So I wait the last minute to decide what I need to do.
Oh, really?
Life. So when I was 14, 15, in Italy you need to decide to go to work or basically start at school, right?
Okay.
So one day I wake up, it was the last day of the summer, and my mama say, so what do you want to do? So I say, okay, cook school.
Culinary school,
Culinary
yeah?
school actually in Italy is very simple, easy, because for us cooking is very simple, right?
Yeah.
So I think a cooking school, it will be easy, and it will be also, we'll have a fun time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, it was very easy, the school, but after, when you start to work, you realize it's very tough job. And
Different.
Very different. And if you have the motivation, commitment, and professional ethics, you can keep working. Otherwise, you will stop it, because in Italy, you have in the off when it's Tuesday or Wednesday.
Exactly.
During weekend, Christmas,
Exactly.
public holiday.
Exactly.
People,
you work, yeah. They have off, you work. Yeah.
people having holiday, you working. So I was suffering a lot. So that's why I decided to travel. So I
Okay.
left Italy, and they say, if I have a day off on Tuesday, at least I will visit something. That's why
Okay.
I start to work in Paris.
I see.
And in Paris, when I was having a day off during the weekday, at least I was going around and see the city.
Okay,
So
okay.
I feel less boring.
Okay, okay.
And after that, 18 years, I left Italy, and I start traveling until now.
Okay.
So it's around, I don't know, 20, 25 years
Yeah, yeah.
plus, around Asia, around Europe. I've been in many cities,
Yeah.
and this is my culinary journey.
Excellent. But Chef, my question to you is, when did you decide, because in the beginning you thought that being in the kitchen is something very easy, right? But then it was hard work,
Very
right?
hard.
So when did you find, or when did it start the love for the cooking and the love to stay in this business or in this profession? Because it's not easy, right?
It's not easy because, as I say, it's commitment. It requires
Exactly.
many hours per day.
Exactly.
I really thinking to do this job when I start to receive a compliments. When I have a guest, just normal guest, I was working and making dessert and salad in Milan with a window, and the window was open.
Yes.
And this guest just come in, drop some money, just a couple of euro, was 1000 lire.
Yeah,
1000
lira,
before.
that time lira, yeah.
So just drop and they say, I like your appetizer, thank you very much, and left. So they say, well, maybe I'm not really bad, right?
Yeah.
So let's be focused on that, and slowly, I decided to be a chef, and he require a lot of commitment. But you know also you're a chef.
Yes.
Just you need to be there, focus every day.
I always say, it's similar what happened to me. I always say, I started for the wrong reasons, but at the end I stayed for the right reasons. Because that's at the end what we want to do, right? We want to make other people happy, right? And by us also receiving compliments from others, that's lifting you up, right? And all the long hours that you work, forgotten, because you make something nice and somebody appreciates it, and they come to you and say, man, this is really good, right?
And also,
and that's what,
this is what the count, right?
Exactly.
And if you have this passion, you are able to do 1,000 hours a day, right?
Yes,
because
yes.
our job, you know what time you start,
Yes.
but you never know what time you finish.
Yes, exactly.
So basically, if you have this passion for your job, hours is not a problem. You don't count it. So again, it's just about passion and what you're doing, and basically, this is what drive you to do perfection, to motivate you, to give you a good push to getting better day by day, right?
Excellent. And you've been to many countries, right, Chef? So what countries you can say you have seen a lot, or I don't want to say which was the best country, which was the most country you like, but I want to ask you, what impresses you in various countries? What have you seen in places? Like today you said this recipe originally is just tomato sauce, but you were in France, right? You add the lobster bisque, because bisque is very French, right? So it also somehow reflects on the way you cook, right? Because we always bring something from wherever we work, right? Isn't there anywhere in the world that you've worked that you felt, oh man, I love this, I want to take something from here?
Actually, as we say, living overseas for the last 25 years is a long journey, right?
Yes.
So the first things I learn is to be open-minded. So every place you go, first of all, you need to be always positive and try to take the best you can.
Yes.
And second things, I was taking the best ingredients.
Okay.
Following the seasonality.
Okay.
Right? So when I was in Paris, I started to taste some, how you call it, fresh cheese, like crème fraîche.
Crème fraîche,
we don't have in Italy. Lobster bisque, the proper one.
Yes.
Or really proper consommé.
Oh,
we
yes,
have in Italy
yes.
as well, but
consommé
is more French.
Yes.
And after that, I move in Greece when you have a feta cheese.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I've been in Australia. I've been in London as well.
Yeah.
And as soon I arrive in Asia, like Hong Kong and Macau,
Different again.
You know, in Italy we used to cook in risotto with ossobuco, right?
Yes.
In Hong Kong they cook stew beef with a different type of demi-glace.
Yes.
We make bones.
Yes.
There they put some chicken feet, to have more
Yes,
gelatin.
to make it more gelatin. Yeah.
So this is something I took from them.
Yes.
And for me, this is empower. It gives some additional flavor.
Yeah.
And after you go around, you come here in Indonesia and you use tomato basil from Bogor.
Yes, local products, right?
Local products.
Yeah.
I mean, this actually is all local products.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
So that's why I think the best way is to use the product you have it, following the seasonality, and also play with that.
Yes.
Because if we buy everything imported 100% from Italy, first you will charge too much to the guest.
Exactly.
And this is not making the point, right?
Exactly.
Because as we said before, we need to build this bridge with the suppliers.
Exactly.
With the farm.
Exactly. And people want to know where it comes from. When it's come from where a place which they know, right? They feel comfortable with it. They feel familiar with it, right? And you help the local producers as well by doing that.
That's why when I was in Macau, I was also in Vietnam. I live in Vietnam 5 years.
A long time.
2 years and a half in Ho Chi Minh, 2 years and a half in Hanoi.
Yeah.
You know, Hanoi is a bit influences with the French cuisine.
Yes, yes.
Ho Chi Minh is a little bit more American.
Yeah.
So you know, you have pho. Pho is
Pho,
a Vietnamese
Yeah.
soup, but
Yeah.
you can see the taste is
Yeah.
like a blanquette de veau. So
Exactly,
it's
exactly.
It's French
with,
based.
with yeah, exactly.
French influence.
With the flavors of Vietnam, basically, right? But the technique, I mean, the smell.
Because
I
you
mean,
can see the
it's
French
true, yeah.
culture
Yeah.
is infused.
Exactly.
And this, in the end of the day,
Exactly.
is for me and also is
Yeah,
for you. Because
yeah.
more you travel, more you be open-minded
Yeah.
to taste different things.
Yeah.
And after, step by step, you will be infused a little bit your cuisine, but also from other side, I need to come back to Italy once a while to remember myself where I come
And
from.
your roots.
Because I don't want to fly too far. Otherwise, my parents they take me back and say, what are you cooking? That's why for my parents, never put the cream for the pasta. Only...
Chef, excellent, excellent. Great cuisine, great philosophy. Yeah. Thank you for having me here today. It
It's a
was
pleasure.
really a pleasure being in your kitchen, seeing you, your team, and this beautiful restaurant. I hope we have a chance again to cook together again,
I
right?
think it will be my pleasure to have you again here, or maybe somewhere else. Who knows?
Excellent.
Maybe in the garden on the sixth floor.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very nice garden.
We look forward for that.
So I hope you enjoy the day and see you next time.
Chef, thank you very much. Saya Chef Degan dan Chef Egi. We are out.